Hey everybody, so I am currently sitting in my empty apartment. My bedroom is pretty much empty. I don't have any furniture anymore. I still have the stuff on my walls as well as my printer right there, and then I still have some clothes in my closet, but otherwise I'm pretty much moved out. And I actually moved into a house with some of my friends, so I'm so excited about that. It's the cutest little house and everything about it is just like so cool, and I'm just super excited to be living there with some friends and some really cool people. I was kind of thinking the other day as I was like leaving the apartment to go sleep at the house for like the first time with all the furniture and everything. We actually spent the night there. Once we got the access for the house, we spent the night there, but we didn't have any furniture, so we just slept on the floor. But as I was leaving the apartment the next day, once my furniture was all moved in and everything, I was like, I'm gonna kind of miss living in an apartment complex. I know it can be kind of annoying, but like at the same time it's kind of cool, because I feel like in college, like you live in a dorm room and yes, you're independent, you're at college, but like there's something about living in an apartment that it just like really signifies adulthood to me, and independence. And so I'm kind of gonna miss that, but like at the same time, living in a house is a bigger responsibility. And y'all, I'm just so excited. Like things are just super exciting right now, and I mean, like, I don't know, like I just love living in the moment. And like it was kind of stressful past couple of months, not gonna lie. Like it was super fun, but things have been stressful, of course. Like I'm in school, I'm working, things are bound to be stressful. Today was my last day for the semester. I finished exams today. I'm actually staying up here because I'm still working. I'm probably gonna get a second job, or at least I'm trying to find a second job. This past month has been insane. Actually, it's May 1st now, so like April was just insane, if I'm being completely honest. Funny thing about the house is like we all knew that we wanted to live together, but we weren't really looking for a house. And then this one house just kind of popped up. I was on spring break and one of the girls texted and she was like, hey, like I found this house, and it was super cute. But like we also were looking at other houses too. Like we had never really toured a house, but like we were just kind of looking at houses, so I didn't really think that much of it, except for the fact that this house was so cute. It kind of stayed like that for a little bit. We were trying to get a tour. The tour kind of took a while just because like things with the house were happening, and then finally the girls got to tour the house. I didn't go to tour the house, but when they toured the house, we had to decide on the offer right away. And I was like, I didn't even see the apartment before I moved in, so I was like, the house like looks fine to me. I give it a thumbs up, so whatever y'all want. So we ended up applying for the house that day, then we got it the next day, and then we had to get all of our ducks in a row. And then they were like, okay, your move-in date is in 2 weeks. And that was so crazy to me, because we went from like not really having anything at all to suddenly like everything happened all at once, and then 2 weeks later was our move-in day. My lease for the apartment goes until August, so I'm gonna be paying double rent for a little bit. Hopefully I can sublease the apartment. Yeah, so I didn't actually have to be out of the apartment right away, but I was just so excited to move in, just like with my friends. Yeah, I wanted to move in right away, and then I didn't really have like too much stuff, but I did have a lot of furniture. So my dad offered to come up and help me move, and so that had to be on a weekend. And Sunday just worked best, so it was like I could either move in like that day, like the first day that we could move in, or the following week. But then like I'm still trying to figure out like if people can sublease my apartment or not, so I just figured the sooner I can get out the better. So I didn't really, there wasn't necessarily like a super rush for me to get out of the apartment, other than it just was easier to get out sooner rather than later. Obviously I'm still lingering a little bit. Like I came back today because I had to do my laundry, and I don't think we have the washer and dryer set up at the house yet, but I also just wanted to film this video. And like I have a huge window in the apartment, and in my room the window's kind of small and like in the corner, which is fine. Like the room is really cute. It's definitely smaller, but that's okay. Like I just need to sleep there. I don't really need anything fancy. I'm definitely gonna miss this really big window, because good lighting, and It like looks really good with this vlog camera too, so that's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. I'm just like rambling on right now. Basically, like all of that was happening with the house, and then at the same time, of course, I was like finishing up my classes, and then I like never got cut back on any hours with work either. Like I was just fine. I didn't really even think about it. Like I guess I could have asked my boss if she could schedule me less, but I didn't really need to. Like that didn't really worry me. So on top of all of that, like I still had my 5 classes, and then I was still working like 23 hours a week. I don't know, I just like staying busy. So then with classes, I had exams in all of my classes. One exam I was able to exempt because my professor did best 3 out of 4 tests, and I got a good grade on all of the other 3 tests, so I didn't need to take the 4th test, which was the final, and that was today. However, I did have to go in and like sign the Scantron, which like kind of stunk because I finished the exam before that. I had an 8 a.m. exam. I'm so tired. I like came back to the house and I think I slept for 2 hours. I had to wait 2 hours after I finished that exam today just to sign the Scantron sheet. That was a little frustrating, but I mainly just like went outside and hung out on campus and called my mom and talked to her for a little bit, and then I made a Facebook page, or yeah, Facebook account. It's 2019 and I'm just now making a Facebook account, but I did that to see if I could find someone to sublease the apartment. I know one of my roommates here has a friend who like wants to sublease, and she's trying to figure that out too, so it just kind of depends on like all of that. Yeah, so I'm done with exams, y'all. I'm just so excited. On top of all that, like where I was last week, so I was like studying for the exams that I had coming up. Really it was like 3 exams, but my final for one of my classes was broken into 2 parts, and I did that last week instead of like this week during finals week. So that was nice to like get that over with. That was open note, so like it was fine. My exam today was open note, and we didn't really go over that much in the class anyway, because a lot of our class was like a group project, so that was pretty good too. I feel like exams haven't been really stressful this time around, which is great. I had an exam yesterday and I like felt pretty good about that one too. And then I had a optional exam where I like didn't have to take it, but the grading in our like computer system was like different from the grading on my professor's syllabus, so I was like I might as well just take it, whatever. So I like did that. It was online, so I could take it whenever. I did that last night. It took me like 12 minutes. It wasn't super long. Otherwise, like last week I was just studying for my exams, and then I was finishing up on the group projects that I had too. So I had, for my marketing class, I had like a really big group project. It's 40% of our grade, and we've been working on that pretty much since like the 3rd week of classes this semester. So pretty much all semester, like we did 20 textbook chapters, and then like that whole final group project, like paper, all that stuff. So we were wrapping up with that. We had to do a presentation, and then we had like the final paper. The thing with like group projects that kind of stinks is that you're working with other people else's time. That sounded really weird. So it's like you can't really get that much ahead on that, because like you still have to wait for the other people, and I was the one who ended up like turning in the different parts of the paper, which is fine. Like we still got it in time, and it was all good, but it's like one of those things where you like still have to consider everybody else's time too. That was kind of stressful. And then I was also like, I want to make plans with friends, but I couldn't really make plans with friends too far ahead, because with finals coming up, and then after that I needed to talk to my boss about possibly getting a second job for the summer, and I had to try and figure out like, first of all, like where I wanted to work, and then secondly, like how I could do both schedules. So I figured that out in the midst of also like moving everything. And then like the whole situation, when we moved into the house, we didn't know if there would be power or not, and then like not everybody is fully moved in, so we're trying, like right now we're kind of at the point where most of us are sleeping there, but we don't have like everything just yet, so we don't really have Wi-Fi at the house. We also don't have like a whole bunch of kitchen stuff. I still need groceries. I had like 1 frozen dinner. I figured out my schedule for working if I wanted to get another job, because I want to get I work right now in like customer service, but I want to get a more retail job, so I had to figure out how to like work those schedules together. I also talked to my boss to make sure that she was like okay with that, because I didn't want to take another job and she be like, well, if this is going to conflict, like I don't really want you to do that, because the job I have right now is my priority. So I worked that out. I talked to my boss yesterday. That's all good. Now I just need to like go to the places and try to find a job and try to apply and like see if I can get the job and whatnot. Now I'm like making plans with my friends, and that's all cool and that's good and stuff. And then I think there was something else. Oh, and then I also have to apply, because the way my college does it is like, so I'm a marketing major, but there are still some, I've like registered for classes closer to spring break, but there are still some classes that I can't yet register for because I need to get into the business college, and I can't apply for that until after grades get in. I had to remember to get my parking pass last week, because like the parking passes go really quickly. So I got that done. Need to apply for the class that I have to get. And then, so for my ministry, we're doing like student leadership applications. So I have to fill that application out. I'm like done with school, but there are still some things that I need to do. And then I also want to finish doing my LinkedIn account because I never finished that. That was actually supposed to be extra credit for my marketing class. That's fine. Like I'm pretty much done. I just need to write a bio, and I just haven't gotten around to that. So I'm gonna do that just because like, even though I'm done with the class, like LinkedIn is still a good thing to have. I think that's pretty much it. So this video has gone on long enough, but that's what's going on in my life right now. I am very excited about everything. I am super excited about possibly getting a second job. I'm not really getting the second job because I need the extra money. Like it would be nice, but really I want to get a second job because I want to have more like retail experience, because I was kind of thinking that if I just stay with the job that I have right now through the next year, which like that might happen, and that's fine. Also, that's really exciting because I currently work, so I got the job because one of my friends worked there, and then I just like really love my coworkers. They're just so great. And then one of my roommates got hired there too, so that's really cool. So it's like I just work with a bunch of friends, and it's just really great. I love the environment, so I'll probably end up staying there. But like I really wanted to get some experience working in a boutique. So like if I stay where I'm at now, and then like later on I'll do internships for my major, like I probably wouldn't ever have that boutique experience. So I figured, because I only work part-time right now and I can't get full-time for the summer, so I figured like I could get a part-time at another retail place, like at a boutique, and that would be super fun. I'm just excited to figure out what it's like to work in a boutique. I know like it seems kind of funny, like I'm really excited to work, but I am, and I like staying busy, and otherwise I probably wouldn't have like a lot of motivation to stay up here rather than going home for the summer if I was only working like 20 hours a week. Like obviously I still would, because I would have to, but I would be kind of bored on some days. Yeah, I just like staying busy. And then like probably the max that I would even have during a week, like I feel like I wouldn't even get 40 hours a week, and I think that's pretty reasonable for not doing summer classes either. So like I would still have a lot of time to hang out with friends and do all that fun stuff. So yep, that is my life currently. I am very, very excited for everything, and I could just continue talking on for a long time. For my YouTube channel, I know I haven't really been posting or uploading any videos. Just kind of like a quick response on my last like one take video that I did. First of all, I just want to say that like, because I was rewatching that, and I feel like I didn't really make this super clear, but vlogs obviously can capture like really great moments and everything. Like you don't have to make super professional videos or anything to capture memories. Like you can do that in a vlog, which is kind of what I'm doing right now, and also just talking to you guys if you want to listen. I understand if you don't, because I'm just like being nonsensical. I don't think that's even a word, and I just accidentally kicked my tripod. I love videos. I love making YouTube videos because they're so fun to look back on, and they're like fun to make, and I'm I wouldn't really consider myself a very sentimental person, but I get super nostalgic and I like to look back on like how things were and like how my life was. And so I really want to like make the effort to start documenting that, and I think vlogs are such a great way to do that. However, throughout this semester, I know I like took a break from YouTube last semester. So throughout this semester, I didn't really mean to take a break again. It kind of got to the point where I was balancing schoolwork, work, and then like being social and hanging out with people in my ministry. And y'all, I've like really gotten out of my shell this semester, and I'm so happy, and I'm just like, it's just so much fun to not, I don't know, like I don't know why I was so nervous to talk to people at first. And I still, of course, like I still get that way. I still like get really awkward, but it's also so fun to just like be yourself and let people like see the real you. And I just this sounds so lame, but I love my sense of humor. I feel like I have a really witty sense of humor, and I'm finally like allowing myself to share that with people. So I've become known as the girl who has the dad jokes, and I am so okay with that. So yeah, just balancing those three things. It was like, yes, I could have really pushed myself to upload videos. They wouldn't have been the best quality because I was kind of getting to the point where I would like film a video and then I would procrastinate on editing it because I would have so much to do and I just wanted to hang out with friends and all of that fun stuff. That it would be like Sunday night, I would stay up until like 3 in the morning to maybe like 2 or 3 in the morning to edit the video, wake up really early to continue editing the video, and then try to get it up before I had to work all day Monday after my 3 classes. So it was kind of like, yeah, like I could have pushed myself and really worked on the videos, but at the same time, I just really wanted to enjoy my college experience as well and just have fun with it. And I'm like not here to try to make YouTube a career. I just want to do it for fun, and I don't want it to be stressful to upload videos. Like I want that to be fun too, and then I want the videos to be fun, and then I want it to be fun looking back on the videos. And oh my goodness, this video is over 20 minutes now, so I'm going to sign off here. If you've stuck around this long, you're seriously a trooper, and I love you so much. Sorry that I'm a mess right now. Like my hair is dirty. I have a huge pimple right here, but I'm going to finish packing up my apartment some more and getting some of my stuff in the car so I can take it to the house. And yeah, moving vlogs are coming too, because I did vlog while moving, and then I also just spent a whole lot of money at Target today. But yeah, okay, I need to stop talking now. I'm going to sign off here. Thank you so much for watching. Bye y'all.